The other main room in the home that people love to renovate is the bathroom. We have two designed by Eric McClelland to show you today. Here's the first one.
Designing a great bathroom doesn't actually have to be that expensive. So let's see how we did this one. White and gray is our theme, and we started with the vanities. Bought a wall-hung, prefabricated vanity with an integrated sink. Actually has good storage, and that's where our whole design came from. We mounted the vanity, picked a backsplash tile, very small quantity of it, and then flushed that out with a full height mirror, custom cut, gives us a real great integrated look. Flanked it with two wall sconces. The wall color is simply a lovely gray tone, great art. Continued the mosaic tile behind the toilet so we weren't boring. And then our main tile of the space is a white Carrera in a 1224 format. It wraps through into the shower, a glass panel at the end, and notice a rod and a shower curtain. Very old school, but saved some money, but still gave us a totally high-end look.
Man, is that gorgeous, always gorgeous. Eric joins us live in studio. Beautiful. So nice. You know, we got to thinking about what inspires your design because, you know, you're inspired by restaurants when you go out and you see the decor and design. So we have an example of you. You were traveling and you saw this beautiful door.
Oh, yeah, it was in Paris, and we were working on a particular client's house, and I took a picture of the door and I said, what do you think about something like this for your bathroom vanity? And she immediately said, yes. I love it. Let's do it. So I often send my clients little messages. I'll say I'm somewhere and here's a stool that I found. And I know I haven't seen this at home. Do I have your permission to pick this up for you? I do think that good design is universal. So it doesn't matter what country you're visiting. Good design translates. And I learned a lot that way. So let's look how it translated,
because we have a shot of it as cabinetry.
Oh, there. Okay, there you go.
In their bathroom.
Can you even see it? It's hard to tell.
You can kind of see. You can
there.
probably see it if you're at home. You can't see it here, but it's there. The doors are there in the cabinetry doors, which is very cool.
Yeah.
So we actually asked you at home to send us pictures of your decor. Tell us what inspired you. Heather from Burlington, Ontario says, when we moved into our circa 1950 home, the main floor was a powder room. It was so small it was described by visitors as a phone booth. So we turned it into one. There it is. That is the inside of the phone booth, which I think is so cool. Then we've got Rhonda from Edmonton. She says, my living room is giraffe themed, as my late husband bought me a carved giraffe from the expo in Edmonton many years ago. And she says, giraffes are known to watch over each other, which is beautiful. So check this out. There's the carved giraffe. You can see the giraffe there in the rugs there underneath the coffee table. And as well, she's got a lovely little vignette set up, which is nice as well. It tells a bit of a story, doesn't it?
Well, I think your home should have some personality, you know, something that's meaningful to you. And it's great that we have work. We're pleased to be working and off the street, so thank you for that. But we do take direction from our clients to make sure that the space reflects, you know, exactly who they are.
And I think that the point of the fact that you couldn't see the doors in your bathroom, but there was a allude to them is also, you know, sometimes you don't have to really slap your face with the whole theme. You can just like have it subtle. And actually I like the carpets under the table because you know, they're kind of giraffe-y, but a huge giraffe rug in that room would be a little
It would be too much. So it doesn't have to be literal. And it's something that reminds you of something, like a nod to it.
Yeah, and the phone booth I thought was really clever. You know, sometimes you have what you have. You're limited to what you are. I get this all the time. You do too. People call us into their basements. There's actually no natural light at all. And they say, I want this space to be bright and sunshiny. Well, let's put a hole in the ceiling and then we can do that. Just embrace it. Make it cozy. Make it the TV watching space. You know, just work with what you have.
We're just doing a powder room in New York, and the client was like, it's so dark. And it's like, well, it's in the middle of your apartment and there's no window. So why not make it dark so that it's really dramatic? And we put in black marble with like veins. I wanted it to look old world, so we're putting all this mahogany trim. It's very on me, but it's very New York of probably 1940s.
Yeah, very cool. Well, we've got Linda as well from Oakville. She sent us this photo. She says her husband was inspired by the wood mantles the Property Brothers have been showing recently, so he designed and built one for their house. I think he did a great job with that.